I will try to share the screen, which I think you're all able to see the presentation right now.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much for your words. And it's true. We do try to change the way we approach the built environment and the way we manage the built environment. We tend to do that with a new company, a new entry to the market called Lister Buildings. I will quickly, I think I have roughly 10 minutes, so I will try to keep it short. We've got quite some slides, but mostly pictures. Well, we're going to try to change the cities of tomorrow. And why and how do we do that? Well, first of all, our three main focus points and focus areas right now is sustainability. So we use renewable materials designed for future reassembly, and we tend to stimulate biodiversity and communities. We want to be reliable, 100% reliable, by controlling the entire value chain and using the latest digital technologies to ensure predictability and reliability. So no more budget overruns, no more planning overruns, and no more failing costs. And we have come up with an industrial building system that is scalable. It's unique. It's a timber and steel hybrid industrial system, completely dry mounted, can reach up to 15 floors, and has the ability to create unique facades and ground floor commercial public spaces. We are part of the Kubox Group. It's a family-owned business, quite old already, roughly 30 years, founded by my father. And we focus on multiple business units, some private equity, hospitality, leisure, R&D, light industrial, real estate, logistics, and hotels. And we do that in the Netherlands and Germany. And 2 years ago, we founded Lister Buildings, most of all because we saw a growing demand for sustainable housing and housing in itself. And that brings me to the most important challenges. So we see there's a direct need of 845,000 houses until 2030, but a limited construction capacity. Well, there's going to be some future changes in carbon emitting and in the circular and towards the circular economy. And we have a growing need to stimulate biodiversity as well. So there's a lot of things changing on the climate perspective. And we have quite an inefficient industry at the moment. On average, 20% of projects run over time and 80% over budget. So that sums it up together in we need to build more houses that positively contribute to our climate and a faster and more reliable construction process. Well, we deliver and develop sustainable, scalable, faster and reliable processes and buildings. And our answer to the challenges sums up in three important, I think, strategic elements, business units. So first of all, it's a digitally integrated real estate lifecycle platform. So we've built some strategic long-term partnerships in the past years. We tend to do a few more in the coming years. We implement cloud-based collaboration software solutions so we can all work together in the cloud. And we have developed together with CPZ and Pieters Bouwtechniek an industrial building system consisting of standardized timber and steel hybrid elements and modules that can be rapidly assembled off-site. And our main goal is to develop circular and inclusive living environments that meet the high standards of sustainability, circularity, safety, comfort, and community building. We have our own production facility in Weert, 20,500 lettable square meters of lettable floor area, and large terrain as well outside, 18,000 square meters. Few pictures of the facility. Created our own tiny forest in collaboration with the EVN. a Dutch foundation focused on nature education and bringing back the biodiversity within the cities. So we sacrificed a few parking spots in order to grow our own little forest next to the production facility. We have quite the ambition. So for next year, we have 3 projects in the making. We'll start construction probably before summer. And end of the year, we should have delivered our first 50 apartments distributed over 3 projects. And in 2022 and 2023, we have roughly 900 apartments in the pipeline, and we're aiming for 1,000 apartments annual volume after 2024 and onwards, obviously. Well, first a little bit more about our listed platform. So we're trying to act and operate as one platform and to become one solution for the complete life cycle of residential real estate. And we aim for complete integration, digitalization of the entire real estate value chain, from design to development and from production to property management. Well, schematically, I think it looks like this into our listed platform, because we see that at the moment, every project is uniquely approached with unique team members in this project. And every time, every project is approached with new team members and with different systematics and different requirements. And we're trying to come up with a system where everyone works closely together over a longer period, a sustained period of time. So we are really focusing on gaining productivity within the complete value chain of real estate, because 70% of the productivity is lost by the sharing and working with the wrong information and lost information within this mess of stakeholders, the big amount of stakeholders involved in the whole process. Our current partners, brief overview. Most important, I think, CPZ, Pieters Bouwtechniek, and also CLTS and Stora Enso. So Stora Enso and CLTS are working closely together in the Belgium and Dutch market, providing and supplying mass timber solutions, entire solutions from design to the on-site assembly, and obviously the TUE, which we're currently helping. Assisting in the research to circular buildings. So as I said, we try to gain productivity with an integrated value chain. So that schematically, I think in the graph we can summarize it like this. So more productivity, less handovers of information, all working closely together within our cloud-based collaboration platform. I think here there's a little mess with letters, but it says it says something about our listed system. It's an industrial and standardized building system designed for reassembly. It's based on light and precise materials like cross-laminated timber and light gauge steel. So why modular construction? We see a substantially faster way of constructing and the process, and it results in early delivery and obviously subsequent rent payments. We lower initial construction costs and lower total cost of ownership. We gain obviously more certainty of planning and costs within a high degree of predictability. We tend to improve the overall quality and lower to zero fail costs. We have an increased flexibility in design and increased options for disassembly and reassembly, and less nuisance on construction site and direct environment with less transportation.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Joris.
We're already reaching the 10 minutes.
Yes, we have.
And I will do a few more slides if that's okay.
Okay.
So our building system consists of elements, modules, a steel and timber hybrid backbone. We can assemble these in multiple configurations, all dry mounted into circular living environments with unique facades and the possibility for add-ons for commercial and public spaces. We can, well, I will quickly go through this. We have different floor maps that we can parametrically design into all kinds of apartments for multiple target groups: students, starters, young professionals, senior, obviously housing and care, with community spaces on the ground floor. We try to do that for every building we develop. We can fit multiple types of apartments within a building, so we can get a variety of target groups within a building. We work with closely together with Delft, where we develop completely entire circular interior solutions, only based on bio-based materials and no more usage of glue or silicone sealants, all plug and play. And last but not least, there's a few impressions of how these apartments might look from the inside, in a cross-section, different facades possible, different varieties of greenery and balconies and add-ons. Same for this project, and this project that we hope to realize in 2022. And same for this one in Brainport Smart District. Summarizes up to faster construction process, 20 to 50%, still based on the research from McKinsey. I hope next year we can prove that we're at least 20% faster than traditional market, and trying to reach the 50% ASAP. Same goes for the productivity impact and the cost savings. And hopefully after 1 year we have a proof of concept, and we have a further gained more future projects in our pipeline, trying to really change the way we approach the built environment. And I think that's trying to summarize listed buildings in 14 minutes. Sorry for my 4 minutes overrun.
No.